Matthew, thank you very much indeed for meeting up with me today and to give us some insight more so about the Public Space Protection Order. Could you let us know what that actually means? Because my residents are asking, why did we actually have to go through Spelthorne Borough Council to pass this? Could you please explain?
Yes, so the Public Space Protection Order, so that's going to cover 3 areas for Spelthorne Borough. The first one is going to be the banning of catapults or possession of a catapult in a public space without a lawful excuse, so such as if you're fishing or such like. This is a really important bit of legislation because we know that, like down at the river we are today, we've seen swans targeted, we've seen birds targeted by catapults, and without this power to seize the catapult before the offence happens, we don't necessarily have a police power to deal with that. The second part is the face coverings. Now, we're not talking about religious face coverings, we're not talking about face covering for a medical purpose or for a cultural reason. We're here talking about people who are wearing balaclavas, who are using those and wearing those face masks, as you've explained to me previously, and wearing them to intimidate residents, to commit offences and to avoid detection. So we don't necessarily have the power to then remove that balaclava without them having committed some sort of other offence. So this allows us to deal with it before it happens. So if somebody's wearing the balaclava, they can also receive a fine for that as well. And the last one, this is around authorised persons being able to stop bicycles, e-bikes, e-scooters. Now, as the police, we already have this, but your joint enforcement team and the council, who are going to be key to dealing with this PSPO, as in the enforcement of it and fining people, we'll work together very closely with, they don't necessarily have that power. So this will give them additional powers to be able to deal with those people, but basically says to them they have to stop. It gives them the power to stop that bicycle, and if they fail to stop for that authorised person, then they're going to commit an offence. So it's all about just getting us extra bits and pieces in place so that we're able to better tackle and deal with a very key issue, which I know is a key issue for yourself, around antisocial behaviour and general criminality, and preventing it from happening before it takes place.
That's great. So this will really give you that much more leverage in order to be able to enforce things, which is fabulous. What can we as the public do to help you?
I mean, I've said this many times to you before, Joe. It's report. It's my simple mantra to the public is, all I would ask is, if you see it, phone it into us, go onto our website, report a sus incident if you don't think it's criminal. So there's many options there. Report intelligence to us. Every report we get, it does come through to me. I look at every report that comes into Spelthorne every morning before my 10 o'clock meeting. I go through every incident that's happened.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, and we're able to map it on a map, so we're able to heat map it. And as we said to you before, where I know there's a higher level of reported incidents, that's where my focus for my resources is going to be, because then I can have the biggest impact.
OK, well, I can assure you that Spelthorne Borough Council were delighted that we were able to. It was a unanimous decision, and I'd like to thank you very much indeed for coming along today and giving us a really good insight as to what the PSPO order will do for Spelthorne. Thank you very much.